Hello and welcome to Red Gaming Tech for yet more of your daily gaming news and myself, Amata. Today is still the 16th of September and I have some rather interesting news for you today concerning Gearbox and 3D Realms, as 3D Realms has now officially withdrawn its lawsuit against Gearbox, which, as you may remember, was originally filed in relation to alleged unpaid royalties for Duke Nukem Forever. Now, 3D Realms' boss, Scott Miller, has issued an official statement in which he called the lawsuit a misunderstanding and issued an official apology to Gearbox as well as its CEO, Randy Pitchford, and he said, quote, "After reviewing evidence regarding our business affairs and without any money exchanging hands, we have satisfactorily resolved any and all differences that we perceived against Gearbox. In all sincerity, we regret the misunderstanding that instigated our lawsuit. Now that we better understand and appreciate the actual nature of our business matters, we have voluntarily withdrawn our claims against Gearbox with genuine apologies to Randy for any damage that our lawsuit may have caused to the relationship." Now, this particular lawsuit was made back in June, and it was made for over $2 million in royalties, which Studio Realms claimed had remained unpaid following Gearbox's acquisition of the rights to Duke Nukem Forever back in 2010. And Gearbox, which did release Duke Nukem Forever back in 2011, flatly denied the allegations from the beginning, saying, quote, "The reality is that 3D Realms received the full benefit of its bargain," and went on to say that Gearbox, in fulfillment of its commitments, enriched 3D Realms, saved 3D Realms from its debts, and rescued it from its failed dozen-plus-year attempt to ship the game Duke Nukem Forever. So there you have it. It looks like it was all a big misunderstanding, but I do wonder why it took so long for them to actually realise that they'd made a mistake. And I do wonder how exactly this all came to be, and I would love to know the ins and outs of it all, exactly what they realised. Perhaps they realised, oh, actually they don't owe us this money because it says this in the contract or whatever. So while it's a shame that it had to go to a lawsuit, it's a good thing that it has been withdrawn without any real damage being done to Gearbox. Obviously 3D Realms isn't really a thing anymore, but Gearbox very much are. And while $2 million is not exactly a small amount of money, it's not exactly the hugest amount for a big company like Gearbox, but still, I don't think they would have wanted to have to pay that out if this lawsuit did continue. Not that they might have won, if it was a misunderstanding, of course, but obviously they prefer to not have this whole thing dragged through the mud and not have any more hassle regarding this. So it's nothing but good news that Gearbox have realised whatever mistake it is that they made and have now withdrawn their lawsuit. Now, I do have to wonder what this means for any future relationship that they might have. Probably tarnished it quite significantly, to be honest. I mean, I don't think you'd want to be best friends with someone who tried to take you to court, but hey ho, there you have it. I suppose we could just all be grateful that this all is done and dusted, and that we can go on and pretend that Duke Nukem Forever never existed once more. Anyway, that is me done for this video. I hope you've enjoyed it. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.